Alan Metzel. Look at this. A face for
like
Zoom.
Perfect timing.
A face for Zoom television right there.
Now, Coach, I know you see me, but Michael is over here in the corner. I promise. This is not my voice. I do not have a manly voice, but he's over here. He's listening to the whole thing as well.
Coach, thank you for joining us. I really appreciate you being here to spend a couple of minutes with us. Talk about your next challenge coming up Friday night.
You know, Michael, we're playing Lindale. Lindale and us for the past 4 years have had epic games. We so respect Coach Cochran and the staff that he has. Man, he has done a great job creating a great program. So when you have a program, it's not an up and down thing. Every year, you know they're going to be good. They are again this year. Fantastic game last week against Van, one of their rivals. So, we know it's going to be a battle.
How has practice been up through midweek so far?
Good. We're coming off of a tough loss last week. Sometimes you take a gut punch, and you always have to find out, okay, how are we going to respond to that? And these guys have stepped up to the challenge. They've owned the things that we need to fix, and we're working hard at it. The leadership group has really jumped in there, and I think sometimes you need a wake-up call that makes you have to do some things that are a little bit outside of the box, and maybe in the long run that's going to help us overcome some things that might have held us back.
I know back in August at the beginning of training camp, you had talked about some things you and your staff had done earlier, like the new leadership and telling the young men, hey, this is your team, get involved. So it sounds like they've listened to you guys and they're taking it to another level in terms of being the leaders and not just letting the coaches be the ones to tell the younger guys how it's done. We're
working on it. That is a work in progress, and they're trying to. We're replacing offensively. We're replacing 11 starters. So you got a whole new crew that is playing this year, and so you've got guys that have played in big games, but in lesser roles, and so now they're not the complement guys, they're the guys. And they're having to learn how to hold that responsibility, how to motivate other people as well. And, that's the challenge and the joy at the same time of creating a team.
And I imagine for those guys who you're trying to get up to the level they need to be, who don't have a whole lot of experience, they probably can't believe the speed of the game once the kickoff happens. It's like, oh, this is what I'm in for, and that's trial by fire, is it not, Coach?
Absolutely, especially when you're playing teams like Chapel Hill and Kilgore. They're two of the best teams in the state of Texas in 4A in Division I. And so when you jump in there, it's on. There's no room for error. And we've had some error, and we've got to fix that. We've got to up our game, and that's why you play good teams. They expose the things that you need to improve on, and so we're a work in progress, but it's worth the work.
Well, Coach, thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it. We'll be checking in with you, and good luck Friday night.
Michael, it's always a joy to talk to you. Thanks so much.
All right, thank you, buddy. That's
Bye, Coach.